My name is Glenn Stout, and I'm the author of both Red Sox Century and Yankees Century. Both books tell the full story of each franchise's first 100 years. The difference between the two franchises over the course of their first 100 years is that the Red Sox franchise started off as a dynasty and then entered a period of dormancy where they didn't win a pennant or they didn't win a World Series for decades. The Yankees, on the other hand, started out as one of the worst teams in the American League, and over their first 2 decades struggled to win. Then they became the dynasty. In writing about each team, I think that each team benefits from the presence of the other. The Red Sox stand out in contrast and in relief to the Yankees, and the Yankees stand out in contrast and relief to the Red Sox. I think that fans tend to identify more with the Red Sox because losing is a more familiar experience to most of us. But fans like to follow the Yankees because they always want to win. I think the Red Sox-Yankee rivalry is tremendous for baseball because when either of those two teams is in the postseason or has a really good team, you get intense baseball coverage, not just in those two cities, but across the country. Baseball financially tends to do better when one or both of those teams is fighting for a postseason berth. It starts the baseball conversation everywhere, even among people who detest both teams because they're sick of how much coverage they get. In short, the Red Sox and the Yankees are a pretty good deal for baseball, and I think baseball recognizes that. You know, the 2011 season for both teams, it's interesting. They only finished a few games apart in the standings, but in the week since the end of the season, they both sort of ended up in the same place. Yankee fans are very upset that the Yankees didn't continue in the postseason and do much better. And in Red Sox Nation, of course, they've learned that the clubhouse was torn asunder and everything seems to be in flames right now. Both teams, to a degree, have some rebuilding to do, although I think the job is going to be a lot more difficult in Boston than in New York. You can find out more about me and my books at www.glennstout.net and also at my blog, Verbplow.